Hello everyone, so welcome back to Pabbly Connect. In this video, we will learn how to get instant new lead alerts on WhatsApp automatically. So imagine this, you are running an awesome Facebook lead ad campaign for one of your products, and a new lead called as John has been generated from your Facebook lead ad forms. So you have John's name, his email address, and of course his phone number. So what you really want to do here is, whenever there is a new lead created from your Facebook lead ad forms, you want an automatic WhatsApp alert, and this WhatsApp alert will contain the details of the lead. Now the problem here is, there is no active integration between Facebook and WhatsApp. So in cases like these, we have to bring an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that will integrate Facebook and WhatsApp. So what Pabbly Connect will do is, anytime there is a new lead created in Facebook, it will automatically send a WhatsApp message to you. Now the best part of using Pabbly Connect is, a person without any technical background can perform this integration very easily. Now before I show you the steps, how about we begin with a real-time example.
Okay, so as you can see, this is my Facebook lead ad form, and a person called as Jenny Mary is filling the form. Now the idea is that once the form submission is made by this person, that is Jenny Mary, I will be getting a WhatsApp message, and this message will contain the detail of Jenny Mary because she has filled the form. This is my WhatsApp profile, and let us perform the experiment. Let me just click on next and submit. Okay, so we are imagining that a person called as Jenny Mary has filled the form. So let's explore our WhatsApp profile. Did we really get this WhatsApp message containing the detail of Jenny Mary? So this is my WhatsApp profile, and let me just refresh this. Okay, so as you can see, we have indeed got the message. Okay, so this is me, this is my profile, and this is my name. Hey Aaron, you have a new lead on your Facebook page, Nippon Tech. And this is the name of the lead. The name is Jenny Mary. This is the email address, and of course, this is the mobile number. Cheers, Pabbly. Okay, so you must be thinking, how did I do it? How did I manage to send the data from Facebook lead ad forms to WhatsApp? Okay, so you can send the data from Facebook lead ad forms to WhatsApp in just 3 easy steps. So we have the step 1, that is connect Facebook lead ads with Pabbly Connect. So obviously you have to log into Pabbly Connect, and then you're going to integrate Facebook lead ad forms to Pabbly Connect. Then we have step 2, collect the data from Facebook lead ads in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so you're going to make a submission in Facebook lead ad forms. The details of that particular lead will be collected in Pabbly Connect. Now you have step 3, send the same data to Wati to send the messages on WhatsApp. So if you're not familiar with Wati, here's the thing. You can't directly send messages on WhatsApp. So that is why we are using an official API of WhatsApp called as Wati to send the WhatsApp message. The process is easy. Let me show you the steps. Okay, so to begin the process, in the new tab, just type pabbly.com, 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 press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. All you have to do is just click on hover on products, and here you will find the part that is connect. Just click on connect. Okay, so this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. All you have to do is just click on sign up for free. Okay, so as you can see, I have already built an account. You can also build your own free account in just 2 minutes. So let me just scroll down, and here at the bottom you will find connect. Just click on access now. Okay, so at the top right corner you will find a button, create workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as Facebook to WhatsApp. Of course, you can give any name according to your choice, and let me just straight away click on create. Okay, so when you click on create, you will find 2 windows, the trigger window as well as the action window. Now obviously I want to send the data from Facebook lead ad forms, so let me just select Facebook lead ads. So as you can see, we have choices: Facebook lead ads, Facebook comments, Facebook groups, and Facebook pages. Let's go with Facebook lead ads. We have selected it. Okay, so now in the trigger event, we have options: new lead in any form, new lead legacy. Now, if you are familiar with Pabbly Connect, and if you have already worked with Facebook lead ad forms and Pabbly Connect, you must be knowing that we always used to select this one, new lead. But now we have developed something better, that is new lead in any form. So basically, you don't have to wait for the results from Facebook lead ad forms. You will get the data immediately when the form submission is made. So we have selected it, new lead in any form. And let me just straight away click on connect. Now remember this, my Facebook profile is already open. So when I go with add new connection, click on connect with Facebook lead ads, it will basically connect Facebook lead ad forms and Pabbly Connect. Excellent. So basically at this point, all you have to do is just click on save and send test request. Easy. Okay, so now it is showing it is waiting for the response. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a dummy submission or a test lead submission. Okay, so that is why let me just straight away click here. Okay, so first of all, here we have to select a page. So as you may notice this, we do have a ton of page. Okay, so these are all the pages I have. Okay, these are all the pages I have. All the pages that is present here will be reflected here. Okay, so these are all the pages I have. Now I'm interested in working with a particular page called as Nippon Tech. So we have selected it. Let's explore the same page here. It must be somewhere here, Nippon Tech. Okay, so this is my Facebook. Yeah, so this is the page, Nippon Tech, and this particular page has many forms. Okay, Facebook lead ad forms, Facebook lead form, testing form, my custom lead generation form. I'm interested in Facebook lead ad form. We have selected it, and let me just click on preview form. Okay, so let's imagine this time a person called as Johnny Einstein is filling the form. The full name is Johnny Einstein. This is the email address, and this is of course his phone number. Let me just click on next and submit. Okay, so the form submission has been made by a guy called as Johnny English. Since Pabbly Connect is integrated with this form, let's have a look whether Pabbly Connect has captured the details of this form. So let's explore. Okay, so it is showing it is waiting for the data. Give it 1 or 2 seconds. Okay, so as you can see, we have indeed got the data. So the name of the company is of course Nippon Tech. The name of the page. And this is the form name, Facebook lead ad forms. And this is the name of the guy who has submitted the form, Johnny Einstein. And then we have the email address of Johnny Einstein, and this is of course his phone number. So basically I want to receive a WhatsApp message containing the detail of Johnny Einstein. Now to send the WhatsApp message to a particular phone number, we will be using a software called as Wati. So this is something I have explained you earlier. We are going to use Wati to send the WhatsApp message. So in the action window, let me just select Wati. Okay, Wati it is. Okay, so now in the action event, how about we go with send template message? So you must be thinking, why are we using Wati and what's the deal with Wati? What exactly is Wati? So let me just give you a small look around. So this is my Wati account. Okay, so basically what I'm going to show you here is this is my Wati account, and we are going to integrate Wati to Pabbly Connect. Now if you're interested to know how you can log into Wati account, how you can create your account, how to create templates, how you can send messages using Wati, we have an excellent video which is added as a link in the description box. Just observe, just click on that link, and the video is awesome. It will teach you everything. Okay, so this is this is basically the dashboard of Wati. Okay, we are going to integrate Wati to Pabbly Connect. Okay, it's very easy. Now you do have the question why the action event is kept as send template message. We will explain you that later. For the time being, all we have to do is just integrate Wati to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let me just straight away click on connect. We are going with a new connection. Now in the new connection, we have to enter the API endpoint as well as the access token. Okay, so to get the API endpoint as well as the access token, let's have a visit once again to Wati. So this is my Wati account. Just click on these 3 horizontal lines. Click here and just click on API docs. Okay, so as you can see, we have the access token as well as the API endpoint. Let me just copy this, and afterwards, let me just paste it here. Similarly, with the case of access token, let me just copy this. Afterwards, let me just paste it here. So we have added the API endpoint. We have also mentioned the access token. At this point, all you have to do is just click on save. So when you click on save, these are the fields we have to fill. Let's start with the easy one, the WhatsApp number. So basically, I want to receive the WhatsApp message whenever a new lead is created from your Facebook lead ad forms. So that is why I'm going to add my own WhatsApp number. Now remember this, it is asking a proper format, and the format is that you should include the country code but without the plus sign. I repeat this again. The format is you should include the country code but without the plus sign. Now I'm working from India and we are using 91 as the country code, and without the plus sign, this is my WhatsApp number. Okay, so basically we have now worked with the most easy part, that's the WhatsApp number. Now comes the most important part, that's the template. Okay, so what's the deal with template? So this is the message that we have sent. Okay, so this is the message that we have sent using a template present in Wati. So here's the thing about Wati. You cannot directly send a WhatsApp message using Wati. You have to use a template to compose a message and send it on WhatsApp. Now, if you're not familiar with template, let me just give you a small perspective. So let me just take you to broadcast. okay, and just click on template messages. So these are the templates that I have been using to send various messages. For instance, this is the one I've been using for FB promo. This is for office update. So as you can see, the status of most of them are approved. So my point is, without getting your status approved by Facebook, you cannot send a message using a template. My point is, once again, so you have to approve your template by Facebook. Without that, you cannot directly send the message. Now, the template that I will be working with is called as FB leads or something. Okay, FB lead. Okay, so this is the template. Now, let me just show you the template. So this is the template. Okay, so this is the template. Using the template and some the data, using the template as well as the data, we have basically composed this particular message. It's pretty easy. Okay, so first of all, out of all these templates, so technically these are all the templates that is present in my Wati account. And why it is showing here, this is because Wati is now integrated with Pabbly Connect. All the templates that is present in my Wati account is being reflected here. Now I'm interested in working with a template called as FB lead, this one. Okay, so this is the same template, FB lead. Using this particular template, we are going to compose this particular message. Okay, so for the time being, just ignore the broadcast name. Let's focus on the custom parameters. So what's the deal with the custom parameters? Okay, so let me teach you the custom parameters. So what are the custom parameters? So basically, these are the custom parameters. Okay, as you can see in curly brackets, we have something called as the name. So this is one custom parameter. We have second one, that is the page name. We have third, fourth, fifth. So we have 5 custom parameters: name, page name, lead name, then we have email ID, and of course the phone number. So we have 5 custom parameters. So technically, using the template as well as the custom parameter, we have basically composed this particular message. Okay, easy. Okay, so what are we going to do here is just observe carefully. Okay, just observe carefully. I'm just going to copy this, and afterwards I'm just going to paste it here. So easy. Okay, so what's the next step? Now what we are going to do here is just observe. Okay, just observe. So as you can see, the name of the parameter is color. It's just an example. The name of the parameter is color. The value of the parameter is now blue. Okay, now imagine if the name of the parameter is email. The value would be something like john@gmail.com. Let's imagine the name of the parameter is age. The value would be some 2-digit number, which is of course the age. Let's say the name of the parameter is phone number. The value would be, let's say, 10-digit number. Okay, so my point is, what if the parameter is name? I'm just going to copy this, and afterwards let me just remove color, and I'm going to paste it here. Just imagine, okay, if the name of the parameter is name, then the value would be some guy's name. Now in my case, we are going to construct the message that hey Aaron. So Aaron is basically my name. Okay, so I'm just going to enter my own name. Okay, because this message is for me only. Okay, name, the value is Aaron. That's done. Okay, so let's focus on the second parameter. The second parameter is the page name. Okay, so let me just enter a comma. Okay, and what are we going to do here is I'm just going to copy this whole stuff once again and paste it here. That's done. Okay, so what we are going to do here is we are just going to copy this. Afterwards, I'm just going to remove this and paste it here. And what will be the name of the page? Now, if you remember, the name of the page was something called as Nippon Tech. Okay, this is the name of the page, Nippon Tech. So I'm going to map that particular detail here. So I'm just going to remove this. Okay, and we are going to map Nippon Tech. Okay, so basically all the data that is present that came from trigger, that is basically our Facebook lead ad form, is present here, that we have Nippon Tech. Okay, so that's done, comma. Okay, so what are we going to do here is I'm just going to copy this whole stuff once again, paste it here. Okay, and let me just remove this color, and afterwards let me just copy the third parameter, that is the lead name. Now we are already familiar with our lead name. I think it was Johnny Einstein or something. Let me just remove blue and let me just map the name of our lead, that is Johnny Einstein, and we have mapped it. So easy. So basically Aaron, so this will be the final message, something like this, hey Aaron, and then we have Nippon Tech, and here Johnny Einstein will come. Then we have to map, I think, email as well as the mobile number. So easy. So once again, a comma, and afterwards let me just copy this whole stuff. Okay, and let me just paste it here. Let me just remove color. Okay, excellent. And then we have the name. Okay, so the name of the parameter this time is email ID. So we just copy this, and afterwards let me just paste it here. And the value is the value of the email is this, and we have mapped it. Let me just remove a comma, and let me just add this time the parameter that is the phone number. So once again we are just going to copy this whole stuff. So easy, paste it here. Let me just remove the parameter that is the color, and let me just copy this. Let me just paste it here, and the value is blue. Let me just remove this, and let me just add blue. Oh, let me just add the phone number, sorry. Okay, so we have mapped all the parameters. We had 5 parameters, that is the name, the page name, the lead, the email ID, as well as the phone number, and we have all of them here. Excellent. Now we have to mention the broadcast name. So what is the broadcast name? What's the deal with the broadcast name? So let me just give you a perspective. So let me just take you to this part, that is broadcast history, and as you can see, these are the messages that has been sent by different name. That's most prominent is of course the test. Okay, and we do have a ton of different names. Again, test, for instance, this was sent as Facebook lead. So as you can see, if you look at this tab, you can get a perspective that a message was sent for a Facebook lead, in regards to Facebook lead, and this message was successfully read and it was not replied. So basically, using if you give a very unique broadcast name, you can just figure out if the message was successfully delivered. You can actually explore many of the statistics and all those things. So that's the advantage of giving a unique broadcast name. So I'm just going to add lead dash. So this part will remain static, and let me just add the name of the lead. Okay, that is Johnny Einstein. So Facebook lead will also work. Okay, Facebook lead. Okay, so we have added all the details. Okay, so what's next? So at this point, all you have to do is just click on save and send test request to send this message to WhatsApp. So why wait? Let me do that. Okay, so the response is a positive one. Let me just straight away take you to WhatsApp, and let me just first refresh this. For some reason my phone is not connected, but I don't think that's an issue. Okay, so as you can see, we have a new message. Hey Aaron, you have a new lead on your Facebook page, Nippon Tech. The name is Johnny Einstein. This is the email. This is the mobile number. Cheers, Pably. Excellent. The presence of this data confirms that we have a successful integration between Facebook as well as WhatsApp. Now, before you leave, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So let me just minimize all these windows. Okay, so first we have integrated Facebook lead forms to Pably Connect, and then you integrated Pably Connect to Wati. So now we have a perfect flow of data between Facebook lead forms and Wati. Awesome.
Not just these apps, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business with help of Pably Connect. If you have any queries, please contact us at admin@pably.com. Also, you can ask questions on forum.pably.com. Also, if you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. It will really motivate us to make more videos for you. Thank you.